Hello and welcome to this product review. Today we're going to have a look at the Zhiyun Rider M. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll notice that I have a lot of gimbals, and you'll probably be saying to yourself, oh no, not another gimbal. And you'd be right, yes, it is another gimbal, and it's going to be the last one, I think, as far as gimbals are concerned. This gimbal I chose because of the compatibility with my GoPro and the fact that this one will charge up my GoPro as per the Z1 Evo, which I've got two of. Both of them are broke, so it doesn't say a lot really. However, this one is going to be used primarily on my scooter alone and only on the scooter. I've got to find a way of mounting it onto the scooter, but this one will allow me to be slightly less obtrusive with the camera gear, because currently the camera gear, if I show you the camera gear, so the current camera gear is this big thing. So we've got the obviously the camera and the Wi-Fi power bank and the audio recorder, and there's a bracket on the bottom which obviously goes onto the scooter. This is the current setup. Point is that it is quite large and very obvious that you're doing going around filming, and some people look at it and then get very upset. So what I've decided was to get a smaller gimbal and have just the GoPro attached to it. Maybe run a cable somewhere else and have the power bank located somewhere else so I can charge up the gimbal. Now, this is one other thing that the gimbal does, is it allows you to charge the battery on the go, which obviously then charges your camera. It comes with cables, it comes with suitable cables, and of course the problem for me is it is actually different batteries, but size batteries, but it comes with two sets of batteries, which is good. The other option I had that I looked at was the Fayutech WG2, which comes in two modes. It comes in the old mode and the newer mode, which is the WG2X, which has a few more bells and whistles, but sufficiently not enough to warrant buying it. So the Zhiyun Rider M, We'll open the box now and have a look inside, but what you need to remember is that there is no controllers for it, so there's no joystick button on it. It is literally just on, off and mode button. So in order for you to be able to use this gimbal, I've had to purchase a remote control, which is coming very soon, so I can't actually show you that today, but the remote control will allow you to do it by Wi-Fi, control the gimbal in the normal way. So you have a joystick button that you can move around, up and down, right, left and right. The only other way of doing it with the gimbal is actually to physically manhandle it, which I don't actually like that idea. However, it appears to be perfectly okay to do that. Right, let's have a look at the box. The Rider M, Zhiyun. It's very small and it comes in the usual sort of box. The usual cardboard box, cardboard outer sleeve there, and of course the very sturdy box with the usual array of items. So there is the manual, the user guide. There is a cardboardy thing there, which I'll take out in a moment. Piece of foam, just protection. So we have in here, we have 4 batteries. The gimbal itself, which has a GoPro bracket, and this is the port just there, the battery, which will allow you to charge your GoPro. That's the gimbal. Then you have various cables and things, and one of those is we're going to use for the charging of the GoPro. There's a protection piece of foam that goes on to stop the camera from whacking onto the gimbal. Then we have a adapter, and then we've got a normal cable, a normal USB. Or is that a mini? I think is that USB-C? I can never tell. I never understand all of these. In here we have the charger. There's a two-port charger, so you can charge 2 batteries. And actually, it takes 2 batteries. So 2 batteries on charge, 2 batteries being used, and allegedly they actually last for about 4 hours. Here is a little adapter that you screw onto the bottom, and it gives you the GoPro mount. Oh, and the last thing here is a very sturdy. How do I unlock this? So it's a one of those thingamajigs, what they call it, selfie stick, isn't it? That's right. So it's like a selfie stick. So it's one of those selfie stick things with a 1/4 inch on the bottom. And I believe that is all of the stuff. Now, I'm not sure what's in here. I don't think any. Oh, there's a little. Oh, yes, there is. I remember now, because there is a carry case, a soft pouch, carry case, which you can carry everything in it. So that's pretty good. That's it as far as kit is concerned. I'm going to put it all together. Oh yeah, and these, oh yeah, I must say about these, because these are, there's 2 of these. These are, there's a 4 wire and there's a 3 wire. Now, depending on which one that you use, if you use the 4 wire one, it will put the video output from the camera into the gimbal, and then on the side here is a port. Now, quite conveniently, and one of the other reasons why I've got this one supports the Hawkeye, which you'll remember from a review I did. So the Hawkeye plugs into the Z1, which I've done, and it's quite successful, but it will actually plug into this as well. So the Rider M, you can actually have a monitor, ideal for me because I'm going to be using my GoPro Black, which doesn't have a screen, so at least I'll be able to frame the shots quite well. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about is this on the back here, this screw. This screw is the battery cover, which obviously you have to undo to be able to slide that across and put the batteries in. It's not ideal because you could lose the screw, and then there's no way of securing that shut. So be careful if you have the screw that you take it out fully, because you can actually lose it, and you probably won't be able to replace that. Right, I'm going to put this together and I'll get back to you and show you later how it works.
12 seconds later.
Right, I have set the thing up. I've put the batteries in, plugged the cable in, and hey presto, there we are, in the normal way. So when you turn it, it follows you around. It's obviously not designed to be handheld. It's designed to be on either on a handlebar or on a helmet or on your chest here. So it's not supposed to be handled. Otherwise it would have a handle on it, wouldn't it? So the idea of this GoPro thing is that it doesn't have a controller, so you have to do it manually. And the way that they say that you should do it is to actually turn it and it will stay there eventually. So you hold it in place wherever you want it, and it will stay in that desired angle, which is a bit not intuitive because you don't normally touch the camera when it's running. You tend to leave it for the gimbal to do everything, and of course here we have to move it, and it just takes a second or two, and you can feel some resistance when you're doing it. It obviously wants to go back up into the last position. Okay, the good thing about this is there is a USB socket on this side that you can charge the battery on the fly, so you can actually use this gimbal and charge it. And I discovered that the short cable is for the charger. Nothing special, but there we go. So that's that. Right, I'm going to try and mount this somewhere, as it were. I'm going to try and mount it on my scooter, and we'll come back to you with some footage from that. Hopefully that process will be simple. Maybe, I don't know. I might have to use the adapter to find a GoPro mount. I've got loads in the box over there. Those are ones that I haven't used. I've got 2 GoPros and a Git 2, which obviously came with loads of adapters and things. So I might even find something which is suitable to use for this purpose. But otherwise, it's good old double-sided sticky tape. Not very professional, but hey, who cares? Right, I'll see you in a moment. Right, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and of course, usual, give a thumbs up and a like and a share, and of course, if you haven't subscribed, then please do that. Pass on the details to your friends, because they may have stuff that they want to look at or want to buy. I've done some reviews on various products, and of course this one is the Zhiyun Rider M. Catch you again, bye for now.